C. This is the third of 3 heats in this particular category. In lane number 1, Marin Rowing Association. In 2, Oakland Strokes. In lane 3, Marina Aquatic Center, Marina Del Rey. Rose City out of Portland, Oregon will be moving along in lane 4 and lane 5. Another crew, this one from Tempe Town Lake Rowing, Tempe, Arizona.
Okay, good, 2 hold, 3 good, or 1 good, push it out about 6 inches. Come on, out 6 inches, I'll tell you when to stop.
Waiting down here to start. The men's junior
Keep going, lane 1.
C heat.
Okay,
The wind has come up slightly from the southwest, as Charles alluded to earlier. Bit of a crosswind off the bow of the port side on these vessels.
6 inches.
We're waiting finer alignment. And we have a start. All boats away clean and fair. It's another barn burner of a race. They are all out on this start. They cross the 100-meter mark. All boats are within a deck of each other. All boats are crossed. It is a fair race out of breakage. Our early leader outside in lane 4 from Portland, Oregon is Rose City. They managed to push themselves out with a delayed settle by 2 seats over lane 1 Marin and lane 2 Oakland. Rose City just was flying longer than Oakland and Marin, who has settled. Marin continued their sprint for 10 more strokes before they settled, and they pulled out to 2 seats advantage, as they currently enjoy over an even Oakland Strokes and Marin. Then inside to Marina, which is 4 seats down, and then Tempe is 2 seats down to Marina. So your current leader is Rose. Marin is inched out a seat and a half, now 3 seats over Oakland, then Marina and Tempe. So as you approach the 500-meter mark, your current early leader from Oregon is Rose City, 1.5 seats over Marin. Marin is 4 seats over Oakland. Oakland is 2 seats over Marina, and Marina is 6 seats over Tempe. That's your call for the 500.
Coming down our raceway, the men's junior C. This is the third of 3 in this particular category in preliminary rounds. Our lane assignments: Marin Rowing Association in lane 1. Oakland Strokes is moving along in lane 2. Marina is in lane 3. And our current leader in lane number 4 is Rose City Rowing Club out of Portland, Oregon. And in lane 5, Tempe Town Lake Rowing from Tempe, Arizona.
Well, Rose City are probably the premier junior rowing program in Oregon. But we need to wait and see whether or not they have paid too high a price for grabbing that early lead. As Bob Whitford told us, they stayed higher for longer before settling than the other crews, and we will see if that will cost them anything in that critical third 500 when everybody else is putting on their moves. Marin Rowing Association, very strong historically, always produced very fast men's and women's crews. Oakland Strokes in lane 2, one of the pioneer programs of California youth rowing, and Marina Aquatic Center, who have a relatively new program, been around only for probably about 7 or 8 years, and are starting to turn out some good quality crews.
As our crews reach the 1,000-meter mark, still on the outside, Rose City continues to hang on to the lead along the shoreline. Marin Rowing Association staying with them stroke for stroke. Then to Marina from Marina Del Rey, Oakland Strokes picks up that 4th position, and on the far outside, the relatively new program out of Tempe, Arizona, the Tempe Town Lake Rowing Club. Marin, a long time, very recognizable name here at the San Diego Crew Classic, is currently challenging along the shoreline the far outside crew, Rose City Rowing Club. And then inside of Rose City, they have Marina and then Oakland Strokes in that lane number 2. On the far outside would be Tempe, Arizona. And as Charles said, we'll see if that early strategy of trying to get out a large lead by keeping the stroke count up higher before they settled into their course long or to the finish line race stroke. We'll see if that works out for them. It appears that Marin is beginning to make a move along the shoreline and steadily moving forward on Rose City on that far outside. Rose City is being shadowed by Marina, then Oakland Strokes, and then the crew from Tempe, Arizona.
Yes, it looks as though Marin have grabbed the lead. They put in a big push in that third 500 and squeezed past Rose City, and Rose City are now under pressure from Marina. Marina have had some good results in the SoCal Cup between the local junior programs in Southern California and Arizona, and we will see what happens as this final 500 unwinds.
This is shaping up to be a nice boat race. As I noticed while Charles was talking, Oakland Strokes even began to kick it up a little bit, possibly a little bit earlier than you might expect. But right now it is a tussle between Marin on the shoreline side and outside Rose City. Marina certainly is not going away, and Oakland Strokes' challenge apparently has been answered by all 3 of the leading crews, with Tempe, Arizona trailing. This is along the shoreline, the Marin Rowing Association. They have held the lead almost throughout. Rose City had it early off the start line and has not been able to hang on, as Marin is moving along smoothly and comfortably along the shoreline. Outside is Rose City. Just to the shoreline side is Marina, then Oakland Strokes, and outside to Tempe Town Lake. This is the Marin Rowing Association. They're still being shadowed by Rose City on the outside, but they still have the lead almost a boat length, and there's about 7 seats back to the Marina Aquatic Center. Then Oakland Strokes almost a boat length behind, and Tempe trailing. Unless something radically occurs here in the last 100 meters, it looks like Marin is going to hang on to win it. On the outside is Rose City continuing at second spot. Then Marina Aquatic Center. Oakland Strokes did close down some ground, but they started a little too late on their charge, and outside is Tempe, Arizona. Back to our finish line. The apparent yet unofficial winner is Marin. Then outside we go to Rose City, then Marina Aquatic Center, and Oakland Strokes in 4th, with the trailing team being Tempe, Arizona. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we have a little break in our action here, about a half hour will be a break. The next race is at 12 o'clock. During this period of time, we'd certainly suggest to you that you take advantage of our concession stands, not only food and beverage, but also the concession stands that feature some of the outstanding apparel that we have in this particular area. We also have the racing board, which is a little bit north of the main tent that is up on the knoll. That will give you an idea of what has been going on so far in this 32nd or 36th annual San Diego Crew Classic. Also a reminder that every race is available on DVD, each individual race. So if you have a loved one, or just out of curiosity, you'd like to see the up-close and personal coverage that has been provided by the fine camera work and directorial skills up and down this race course, you're certainly invited to stop by the merchandise tent that is a little bit to the right of the jumbo screen as you face the jumbo screen. If you'd like to have a DVD of any one of the particular races now